Hey everyone, in this video I want to show you how to draw a face with the classical proportions. If you want to become an artist and draw portraits successfully, you will need to understand the basic proportions of a face. And of course in real life the measurements will vary from face to face, but understanding these basic proportions is important. Now start with drawing a circle. You can check with your pencil to see if you have the correct circle. If it needs to be a bit wider, horizontally or vertically, you can just correct that before you move on. Now let's divide the circle in half and draw a vertical line and a horizontal line. This line is the brow line. Now let's divide this part into 3 equal parts. Here's the hairline, and here will be the nose. Now let's see where the chin will go. These should be 3 equal parts, so measure this and now we know where the chin will be. Now divide the width of the head in 3 equal spaces. The eyes are usually in the middle of the head, so here is where the eye line is. Now draw some vertical lines. And something to remember is that the space between the eyes is usually the same width as the width of an eye. So these will be 3 equal spaces. And then start drawing the facial features. If you don't really know how to draw facial features yet, I would practice that first before drawing a portrait. You can take some sketch paper or your sketchbook and just start drawing eyebrows, eyes, noses, lips and ears. You can look up some reference photos and just try to draw what you see. Practice this as much as you can until you can draw it from your memory. Practice is important if you want to improve. Next, you can draw a face from a different angle. This will be the side view. You can look up different reference photos and try to draw from them. Think about the basic proportions, the hairline, brow line, nose and chin line. Using guidelines will help you with getting the correct proportions. Don't think about details or shading yet. Just practice with sketching different faces from different angles. In the beginning you will just draw the basic proportions, but it's really important you understand this before you start drawing portraits. I have studied the basic proportions from the book of Andrew Loomis, Drawing Heads and Hands. I really recommend it. You will learn a lot from it. Andrew Loomis says in his book, and I'm saying this in my own words, but he basically says, first comes knowledge and then comes practice. If you have the knowledge, you're already halfway there. The rest comes with practice. That's why I often say it's important to understand what you're drawing if you want to draw it successfully. Now, the 3/4 view, this can be the most difficult view, but if you practice this as much as you can, you will get better and better, I promise. Now, if you look up some different reference photos and the person is looking a bit up or a bit down, that can change the proportions because of perspective. For example, if the person is looking up, you will see less of the forehead and more of the chin. And if the person is looking down, you will see more of the forehead and less of the chin. So those are also some things to remember and practice. If you also want to learn how to draw portraits and you're having a hard time understanding proportions, or you started practicing but you don't see any improvement, why not join us in the membership? My step-by-step art tutorials are easy to understand, and there's also a community group where you can share your drawings if you want. You will also be able to ask me questions or ask for feedback whenever you get stuck. I'm already seeing improvement from the members after just a few tutorials. Sometimes you just need some guidance. So I hope to see you there, and thank you for watching this video.